Time Station, Harry speaking. The train to Pelican Falls is late. Engine trouble, you say? It will arrive here at 11 a.m. All right, okay. Train is late. I'll have to change the sign.
Oh, not again. I'm sorry. That's the second time it's fallen down. I didn't mean to knock it down. It was only an accident. Now we're going to have to start all over again. This time we really better plan how we're going to build it.
Shining Time Station, Harry speaking. I'm sorry, but there's been a change in schedule. The train to Pelican Falls will leave at 11 a.m. What's that? You say you have to get to a wedding at 3:30? You have plenty of time to get there, ma'am. You're welcome. Kids, I have some work to do on the platform. If I'm not here when Stacy comes back, I want you to give her this. It's important.
What is it?
It tells her I changed the schedule board because the train to Pelican Falls is late. Don't forget to give it to her.
We won't forget. Bye, Grandpa. Bye, Harry. This will be the tallest house in the whole wide world. Okay, that was the train to Waterloo right on time. I am Stacy. I have a note. Look at that. Oh. 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 Thanks. The Pelican Falls is due at 9 a.m., not 11 a.m. They were awesome! Oh, yeah. You'll never know who'll come tumbling into Shining Time Station. Now, listen. I have a very important meeting with the superintendent of the railway. So, Harry is on platform number 1. Will you two be able to keep up the fort while I'm gone? Okay, bye-bye. Bye, Stacy. Bye-bye. The train to Pelican Falls is at 9 o'clock. I thought the train was at 11 o'clock. Now I missed my train because somebody gave me the wrong information. I missed my train. Excuse me. Do you know how I could get to Pelican Falls? Take the next train. That won't help. The next train is at 4 o'clock, and I'm supposed to be at my sister's wedding by 3:30. I'm the maid of honor. Now, I can't get there in time to enjoy my sister's wedding, and she was depending on me. Oh, no, oh, no, oh, no. I don't remember the train to Pelican Falls coming in, do you? No. Stacy, a woman wanted to go to Pelican Falls and she missed the train.
Oh. That train was delayed. I changed the schedule board to 11 a.m.
Well, I changed it back to 9 a.m. No one told me the train was late.
I left a note for you.
I didn't get a note, Harry. I was going to give you the note, but then Jack about came after that. Oh, boy, what a mix-up. I just had a meeting with the superintendent of the railroad, and I told him the station was finally running smoothly, and he was going to send us some new trains.
I should have put the note right there on the schedule board.
Okay, now listen. Blaming ourselves won't help, okay? First thing we have to do is fix the mistake, right? And then we all have to get together and make this station work. Now, in a world full of uncertainty, people look to the railroad for reliable service, okay? And we cannot have any schedule mistakes on the Indian Valley Railroad.
Well, we won't worry about it. You'll get better every day.
Yeah, just not fast enough.
Oh.
You know what the biggest goof-up was?
You made a paying customer angry. You know, I look around this place, and all I see are problems. Problems, problems, problems. If I had this place, I'd turn it into a restaurant.
Oh, a restaurant?
Yeah, a restaurant that serves food. Something real classy, you know? Hey, and then you all could come work for me. Then your problems would be solved.
Oh, yes. Well, why don't you just stick to the arcade, steamer?
Yeah. Oh, now look what you made me do. I paid $2 for the sandwich. There were 4 meatballs in it, so that's about 75 cents. That's almost about $1 a piece. You just cost me $1.
Boy, listen, the steamer was right about one thing. We can't afford to lose any passengers. Now, I'm going to go find that poor woman who missed her train. Mr. Conductor, where have you been?
I've been off to the island of Sodor, visiting Henry. You remember Henry, the big green engine? And what have you been up to?
Stacy feels bad because a woman passenger got mixed up and thought she missed her train.
Stacy's feeling bad, is she? Henry, the green engine, has been feeling poorly, too. He couldn't seem to get anything right, and everybody said it was his fault. Let me tell you about it. One morning, Henry was feeling very sorry for himself. Sometimes he could pull trains, but sometimes he felt he had no strength at all. I suffered dreadfully, and no one cares. Rubbish, Henry, snorted James. You don't work hard enough. Sir Topham Hatt spoke to him, too. What's wrong with you, Henry? You have had lots of new parts and new paint, too. But they've done you no good. If we can't make you better, we must get another engine instead of you to do the work. This made Henry, his driver, and his fireman very sad. Sir Topham Hatt was waiting when Henry came to the platform. He had taken off his hat and coat and put on overalls. Henry managed to start, but his fireman was not satisfied. Henry is a bad steamer, he said to Sir Topham Hatt. I build up his fire, but it doesn't give enough heat. Henry tried very hard, but it was no good. He didn't have enough steam and came to a stop outside Edward's station. Oh dear, thought Henry, I shall have to go away. Oh dear, oh dear. All he could do was to go slowly onto a siding, and Edward took charge of the train. Sir Topham Hatt and the fireman went on discussing Henry's troubles. What do you think is wrong, fireman? Asked Sir Topham Hatt. Excuse me, sir, he answered, but the fact is the coal is wrong. We've had a poor lot lately, and today it's worse. The other engines can manage. They have big fireboxes. Henry's is small and can't make the heat. With Welsh coal, he'd be a different engine. It's expensive, said Sir Topham Hatt, but Henry must have a fair chance. James shall go and fetch some. When the Welsh coal came, Henry's driver and fireman were excited. Now we'll show them, Henry, old fellow. They carefully made his fire, putting large lumps of coal like a wall round the outside. Then the glowing middle part was covered with smaller lumps. You're spoiling my fire, complained Henry. Wait and see, said the fireman. We'll have a roaring fire, just when we want it. The fireman was right. When Henry reached the platform, the water was boiling nicely, and he had to let off steam. How are you, Henry? Beep, beep, whistled Henry. I feel fine. Have you a good fire, driver? Never better, sir, and plenty of steam.